Scott Panay here. This is where I used to come. This is where I used to come to eat in Brooklyn with somebody. Fantasy-free Brooklyn pub. This is where I would go before coming here to watch the New York Islanders play at Barclays Center. Sorry. The fantasy-free Brooklyn pub. This is where I would go to eat. And then, if you went that way, and then, yeah. If you went that way and then crossed this way, you would hit the Barclays Center. So let's stop here. Make sure no car. Yep. Okay. Wait. We got a car making a turn, and the coast is clear. Fellas, I don't think I'm gonna have time to do my walk to show you around in Queens. So I'm gonna sit down for a bit. If you guys wanna sit and watch me have a little something to drink, I got a lot of stuff in my this thing I have. Well, don't mind my sweatshirt covering it, but this is a backpack, lunch bag, and cooler. Pretty nice, right? It's hands-free. I'll show you how it works after I'm done. Don't mind me. I know I'm drinking Monster. I'm sure I know what you guys are going to say about it, but look, I work for FedEx and I work overnights. I work in the middle of the night, and coffee doesn't help me in the middle of the night. So this is what I drink to boost me. And it actually boosts me to commuting to different places in the city. So, but in the meantime, the only reason I'm doing it is because I'm thirsty. So check out that statue right there. Isn't that cool? I wonder what it's a statue of. See it? It's like right in the middle of the little area to sit. Hey, if you guys want to share one with me, feel free. I'll take some films of me on the subway, okay? I believe I have to catch the number 2 train. Yeah, no, the number 2 train or the A train back to Moyham Train Hall at Penn Station. Oh, by the way, check out my sweatpants. Special Olympics, New York. Let's start from the top. I was a hockey player for the New York Spitfires for about 4 years. I played ice hockey all my life since I'm a kid, growing up into my mid-20s. And then 4 months later after I stopped, in the year 2012, I joined the Special Olympics, and I'm doing 4 different sports. I'm doing powerlifting, swimming, softball, and basketball. And hockey boosted me to all kinds of things I do. And I do things you can't imagine. Some of you parents and coaches and sports coaches out there may not think that, but guess what? You don't, just because you think that about a person with a disability of any sort, Down syndrome, high functioning autistic Down syndrome, doesn't matter. You're wrong. I know so, because I know myself very well. And a lot of your autistic A lot of your autistic kids who have grown into adults would know themselves very well too. So, you want proof from them? You want proof? You want proof of the truth about them? Let them open doors for them and let them show you. Okay? So, I hope you all subscribe to my channels, and you might see all this on TikTok too. So, I have faith in you all. All right. Yes, I have faith in people without disabilities, but I, for the most part, have faith in people of all race, all disabilities, no matter what color, what nationality, what religion, or what nationality you are. Disability or not, I have faith in you. You can do it. Especially with people with disabilities. You're the smartest of all. And I want you to show that to your parents. Those of you who are still in school who have disabilities, show that to your teachers. I want you to and I want you all to grow up being strong. All right? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to fight for what's right. Traveling into the city really helps. Okay? Now I'm not saying take medications to help you, because no, please, no. If you're on medications, fine. Okay? But I really don't expect you guys to be on medications just because of your disability. All right? I get it. A lot of military veterans are on medications, and a lot of people with disabilities are on medications. Guess what? We all get free services and discounts for public transportation. Okay? Get it? I'm sure you do. Because we're strong. We're tough. Anybody who says we can't do something just because of our disability, well, guess what, guys? The disabled community is all over the place now. In the city, in New Jersey, everywhere in the country. It's taking over every job opportunity. It's taken over every job opportunity so far. The military are opening doors for people on the spectrum. You guys are going to have to start opening more doors for people on the spectrum to, be who they say they want to be. And give them that chance. Despite that, we've opened a lot of doors for people on the spectrum already with living on their own and paying their bills, you know what I'm saying? With all kinds of guidance from, support staff and all. But you also need to understand that some of them drive, and there are some that don't because they're afraid to, but there are some that are not afraid, that for whatever reason you parents are not training them to do, because even though they want to drive, because you're afraid for them to drive. Well, if I were you, I would trust them to drive. Trust them. I want everybody to trust. I want everybody on the spectrum to be trusted. Disabled people, trust them. If they say they can drive, put them behind the wheel of a car and teach them. Okay? Listen, a lot of them have gotten into sports. A lot of them have gotten into learning how to skate, but and if they want to learn how to skate, I grew up on ice skates. I have a videotape of myself at 3 years old helping my mom collect the cones on the ice at 3 years old. I misplaced it. I don't know what happened to it, but I so want to find it and show it to everybody. I've been dying to my whole life. But I have a picture of myself at 6 months old on ice skates. Actually 12 months old. Okay? I want you to get them on ice skates, and I promise you, I will train them to ice skate. Possibly play on an ice hockey league. All right? Can you do that for me? Yeah? All right. So, my name is Scott. I don't think Queens is going to happen today. It's getting late. So I'm going to head back. I'm going to head back to Manhattan. And I'm going to... Once I get my feet rested up, which I'm doing right now, I usually stay in the city until 9. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you my favorite place in the city. I'm going to show you my favorite place in Manhattan. And I want you to subscribe to that too. Ta-ta!